Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're on Main Street in West Endicott, and I saw in the news recently that the former Red Carpet Inn is finally going to be demolished. It's been empty and sitting for a while now, and I think the Broome County Land Bank is the one that owns it. So I thought what we would do is, since a lot of you guys probably remember going to the golf tournaments here over across the street at Enjoy Golf Course, that we would take one last look at the facility and maybe talk about the future possibilities that could come to this lot. So again, I gotta always give a big thank you to everyone who supports us over on Patreon and our YouTube memberships. Really helps us out here at the channel, really helps my wife and I get more content out to you guys, so thank you so much. If you want to join them, links will be down in the video description. Let's get started. All right, so starting out here at the former Food and Fusion, which also used to be Russell's Steakhouse. I remember having a few good meals in this place, and I always did like the nice long entryway they had here. It's kind of really sad and a little depressing to see how this place looks now, but yeah. And then we'll keep walking here, and we'll walk along the length of the Red Carpet Inn. Like I mentioned in the beginning, Enjoy Golf Course immediately across the street. So, what does the future hold for this property now that it's going to be demolished? And it looks like they've been working on the natural gas lines here, maybe in preparation for a demolition down the line. But yeah, Russell's Steakhouse, former Food and Fusion on one side of the property. And then you've got the closed up hotel on this part of the property as some motorcycles go by. But yeah, I think this location would make a great redevelopment for a modern hotel, given the Enjoy Golf Course right across the street, which does host the annual seniors tour, the Dick's Open Tour. Could be a good hotel redevelopment, could be a good restaurant redevelopment, could be a number of different things. Heck, maybe even some sort of like TV studio or something to support the broadcasting of the games, of the golf tournament. Man, a little bit of nice weather and every single motorcycle's out. Crazy. But yeah, you got future tumbleweeds growing in the parking lot down here, so that's not good. And sadly, this hotel has become home to a number of issues over the years, like small fires and squatters and that sort of stuff that I've heard throughout the years. Looks like they did make an attempt at renovating some of the rooms here. In fact, I think I even heard that they tested out a room for renovation. You can see this looks like it's a piece of a light in the ceiling at one point. And obviously there would have been the door to one of the rooms, the stairs to the second floor, which I dare not even walk on because of, they don't look the most stable. In fact, this staircase over here has even collapsed. You got somebody's boombox over here. Lots of peeling paint. Now, interestingly enough, oh wow, the ceiling's really sagged in that spot. Interestingly enough, there was a decent restaurant up here at one point. I forget the name of it, but I do remember it having very decent breakfast options. There's even a little bird's nest going on in the doorway, above the doorway over there. Yeah, breakfast, like I said. Yeah. I remember the breakfast being decent. I don't think I ever had dinner there, but it also had a pretty decent view of the golf course, if memory serves correctly. Air conditioning unit, gutted. Probably some scrappers. Really giant satellite dish up there on the roof. I wonder if that's one of those old C-band dishes before that spectrum was re-auctioned off for wireless. A little bit more modern of a satellite dish up there. I don't know if you'll see it on video, but there's quite a bit of bugs flying around in front of this resort, old hotel. I almost called it a resort. That would be a stretch. Probably because of all the moisture in the building from, leaking roofs and that sort of thing. Coming down on this end here, looks like we've got a little bit more hanging ceiling. An old cable line dangling off the front. So yeah, right now, kind of an eyesore, but who knows what potential this land would hold with a fairly large golf course, fairly active golf course across the street. This lot could be a number of different things. Heck, maybe even, I don't think I mentioned this earlier, but another possibility for this lot could be housing. There's still an ongoing housing crisis in the area. There's not enough affordable housing. So maybe the lot could be redeveloped into multi-family dwellings. Got a old, somewhat grimy looking basketball hoop over here. And a big parking lot. This is a pretty large lot. This is gotta be 2 or 3 acres of land here. So a lot of potential. But housing, off the top of my head, definitely pops into mind as one of the better ideas. I mean, right across the street, right across the railroad tracks, you've got National Pipe and Plastic that seems to be growing and doing quite well in the area. So it could do well. And then over here, you've got, I believe this is like a residential suite where the owners probably lived at one point. Got the front door all rusting away there. Mailbox. So yeah, I definitely think this was one of the spots that the owners lived in. You've got a little back door to the facility there. And then down the side, you have Dixon Street, where there's an elementary school and housing. So, it's a very residential area. I think residential apartments, especially mid to low income, might be a viable option. Let me know down in the comments what you think the future of this site could hold. Thanks again for watching, guys. Sorry I haven't been uploading as actively in March, but it's been a very busy month for me. And across the street here, we'll give you a closing shot of the golf course. That's the 18th green where all the concerts are held. There's the clubhouse building and the magical Red Carpet Inn sign.